Jumping into real estate, real talk. And this week we're talking about style trends, modern farmhouse, open floor plans, boho chic, what's in and what is certainly out. A recent Forbes article looks at some of the most popular home trends that are kind of going out of style. So here to have a little fun this week with us on this, Los Angeles real estate agent Keri White. Hey, Keri.
Good morning.
Okay, so let's start with our favorite one here. Talk to us about the modern farmhouse.
Say it ain't so. The modern farmhouse, Cape Cod, your shiplap ship, it sailed. Trend that's out, the modern farmhouse. Sorry, everyone. There's just something about your favorite song, right? Over and over. You love it until you hate it, right? And if you see one more farmhouse sink, even though Chip and Joanna Gaines are far from over, their signature modern farmhouse look just isn't something many buyers want anymore. Say a modern organic farmhouse, it's all transitional, but designers, they're steering clear of that modern farmhouse.
Okay, so modern farmhouse out. Another trend that apparently is out is mid-century meets boho. First, you need to tell us what that is and how long it's been there and will it stick around?
Oh my gosh. I'm not sad about this boho trend leaving because I'm more of the mid-century glam style, but the mid-century and boho, they have similar design features, which is why they've collided into this design world. What's happening is an elevated mid-century look. The mid-century style has reigned for years. Think of these beautiful 50s homes in Los Angeles and Palm Springs. They have an elevated look that they're going for on the design circuit, but it's slowly being phased out. And according to top designers, it's evolving. The mid-century meets boho has dominated for the last couple of years, but in 2022, we'll see less boho and more mid-century meets discreet luxury, like very organic. So if you're planning a boho wedding for 2023, I would think twice.
Okay. And also, we see this on almost every renovation show out there. Everyone wants an open floor plan. You never see a couple be like, well, we want to close everything off. We want to make this in separate rooms. They're creating these communal spaces by removing walls. Very popular. Is that trend still going to continue?
Right. Everybody comes to me and says, I want something with lots of light and an open floor plan. Nobody wants closed off dark spaces, just like you said. But people are actually wanting a little bit more privacy right now. With all the time spent at home, people actually want that closed off space. So a trend that is out, open kitchens in particular. The pandemic solidified the need for separate rooms, having spaces that flow. So when we're in our house and we're doubling as offices, you've got a separate space for your Zoom room or to work from or make calls. So big kitchens that open up to the rest of the home, they're becoming less desirable because there's no privacy. So more of a functional space. Sometimes people are putting in shelving and using some decor items to close off those spaces so they can have more privacy at home. So it's very interesting seeing that trend go out. Will that last? We'll see as people start to go back to work, right?
Yeah, I mean, that certainly makes sense for the time now. We're still kind of in a transition few years of having to work from home. Now, speaking of multi-purpose spaces, the whole less is more trend, is anyone getting tired of that, or do you see that staying in style?
Oh my gosh, it feels like with this economy right now and inflation, it seems like more, like less in. And, the monochromatic is the fashion choice right now, but we're not really seeing it as much in housing. So a trend that's out, minimalism. Simply said, all white interiors are truly hard to maintain and they're not that practical. The stay-at-home period definitely highlighted that particular feature much more for all of us in our minimalistic all-white homes. Like if you were always going out for dinner and then you started cooking at home in this gorgeous all-white kitchen, the feeling in there just got a little bit different, right? I mean, have you ever wondered who could actually live in a place with one small couch and one flower in a vase? Like it's not really ideal. So, bold colors are coming in for this next year. And if you're not brave enough to be bold, go with some more neutral palettes for colors. But the white on white, the perfect fantasized idealistic house style, that's out.
All right, all these trends, it's good to know, especially when you're looking around, and also things that you like and want to keep, or maybe you're starting to refresh your home and style. So Los Angeles real estate agent Keri White, thank you for joining us. Of course, insight, tips, it's crazy out there right now. So follow her on Instagram in the meantime at Keri Ann, and then jump on her YouTube page as well at Keri White Real Estate.